Assalamualaikum and hi everyone who joined my podcast for this week. Before that, I want to say thank you to my loyal listeners and for those who have newly followed my podcast. So I will introduce myself first as INTAN HAZWANI from the group the BINTI for SDG 04, which is Quality Education. So for today's podcast title, I will continue with the title Lack of Natural Ventilation in the Lecture Room in an Institutional Building. Based on my experience too, and my other friends also feel that sitting in the one room that only uses air conditioning for too long leaves a bad impressions on ourselves, such as we will fall asleep faster, our skin is less healthy due to being too dry, and so on. For this issue, I will present 3 literature reviews from my research. For the first literature review is about the indoor environmental quality evaluations of lecture room in an institutional building in Canada. So based on the article, in 2017, there were 1.7 million students in Canadian universities and around 20 million students at universities in the United States. Unfortunately, in these institutions, classroom, the indoor environmental quality, especially in the large lecture classroom, are scarcely explored. Despite this lack of attention, the effect of deficiencies, the indoor environment quality such as low ventilation, hot or cool conditions, dry or humid conditions, too noise or too quiet background, as well as too bright or too dark lighting, may adversely affect student and academic staff performance and attendance. In order to update professional knowledge on the design and construction of healthy, sustainable, and energy efficient in the environment quality for institution building. This study was conducted with 3 objectives for solution. First, providing evidence to define the indoor environment quality performance metric for lecture classroom in a very cool regions. Second, further exploring the interaction of the indoor environment quality parameters in order to update currently available knowledge of interaction. And the third, quantifying the impact of mechanical system on in the environment quality for the development of advanced the indoor environment quality design guides for institutional buildings. So, the second literature review from Mark J. Mendel, which is the title is Air Conditioning as a Risk for Increased Use of Health Service. One statement from them about the lack of natural ventilation is, this pattern is not due to an association of air conditioning system to add less outdoor air ventilation, poor thermal control, or lack of openable window. An explanation in that ventilation system in buildings, especially those with air conditioning system or humidification system, disseminates contaminants into the indoor air. The symptoms in these studies have included mucous membrane irritation, breathing difficulties, irritated skin, and constitutional symptoms such as headache and fatigue. This set on specific symptoms often referred to as building-related symptoms or sixth building syndrome has not been linked to specific or known disease. Association of air conditioning with increased symptoms has received little recognition outside and of indoor environmental research. A more likely explanation in that the moisture in air conditioning and humidification system result in microbiological exposure that cause health effect through mechanisms that are irritant, toxic, or allergics. The last one, literature review. According Maria Budyakova, the main problem in usually indoor air quality, especially high carbon dioxide concentration, which is generated by human presence, metabolism, and respirations. Carbon dioxide level that are unusually high indoor climate may cause student drown, sinus, headache, or decrease of their activity. Humans are the main indoor source of carbon dioxide in the most of the buildings. Indoor carbon dioxide level are an indicator of the adequacy of outdoor air ventilation relative to indoor student density and metabolic activities. So, what I can conclude from all three of their views, I agree with the study they found on the symptoms of lack of natural ventilation in the buildings, and I'm interested in the solution they suggest to improve a problem that occurred. That's all for sharing from me today. Thank you to the listeners. Until we meet again. Bye.